The woman on the phone told me not to slow down. That's when I realized she wasn't calling to help me. My name is Arjun. I was 22 years old when this happened, working night shifts as a medical courier. My job was simple drive between clinics and hospitals, mostly after midnight, when the roads were empty and traffic wasn't an issue. Most nights felt the same. Quiet, predictable, almost peaceful. That night didn't. Around 2:40 a.m., I was driving along a long stretch of highway just outside the city. There were no street lights, no buildings, no houses, just endless trees on both sides of the road and reflective signs that flashed briefly in my headlights before disappearing into darkness again. The radio felt wrong, so I turned it off. The silence inside the car was heavy, like the night was pressing in from all sides. About 30 minutes into the drive, my phone rang. Unknown number. I ignored it. A few seconds later, it rang again. Same number. Something about the timing made my chest tighten, so against my better judgment, I answered. Hello. At first, there was only breathing on the other end. Not heavy breathing, not panicked, just slow, steady breaths, like someone standing very still. Then a woman spoke. Please don't hang up. Her voice was calm, too calm for someone calling a stranger in the middle of the night. I asked who she was. She didn't answer. Instead, she said, I can see your headlights. I checked my rearview mirror immediately. The road behind me was completely empty. I told her she had the wrong number. She replied without hesitation, you just passed the broken green sign. The one leaning slightly to the left. My stomach dropped. I had passed that sign less than 5 seconds ago. I slowed down without realizing I was doing it. My foot eased off the accelerator as my heart started pounding harder. I asked her where she was. In the car behind you, she said. I checked my mirrors again. Still nothing. When I told her there was no car behind me, she paused for a moment, then said something that made my skin crawl. That's good. It means you haven't stopped yet. I asked her what she meant. Her breathing changed slightly, like she was choosing her words carefully. You slowed down near the service road, she said. Not long ago. I remembered it instantly. A dark shape near the roadside. I thought it was an animal. I hadn't stopped, but I had slowed down. She continued. That's when he usually gets in. I asked her who he was. She didn't answer that. Instead, she said, check your back seat. I couldn't bring myself to turn around. My hands were locked on the steering wheel, my knuckles white. I told her she was lying. She sighed softly. You felt the car get heavier, she said. Just little, enough to notice, not enough to question. She was right. A few minutes earlier, I remember thinking the car felt sluggish, like I was driving with extra weight. I'd blamed the road. Or myself. I asked her how she knew all this. Her voice cracked for the first time. Because I didn't hesitate, she said quietly. I stopped. I asked her where she was now. In the trees, she whispered, watching cars pass. I asked why she was calling me. Her answer was simple. Because you answered. That's when something shifted in my rearview mirror. Not a face, not a shape. Just movement, something where there shouldn't have been anything at all. I slammed my foot on the accelerator. The car surged forward like it had been freed from something holding it back. The phone went silent. The call ended. I didn't slow down. I didn't check my mirrors again. I didn't stop until I reached the city lights. At a gas station, under bright fluorescent lights, I finally checked the back seat. There was no one there. No dirt. No footprints. No signs that anyone had ever been inside. Except for one thing. The back seat belt was buckled. I never buckled the back seat. I reported everything the next day. The call. The road. The warning. The police told me there had been multiple disappearances along that same stretch of highway over the past year. All night drivers. All vehicles found intact. No signs of struggle. I still drive at night, but I never slowed down on empty roads anymore, and I never answer unknown calls after midnight.